Hey Taurus, this is your February 17th and 18th reading. Please like and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of your future dailies, weeklies, monthlies that come out. Also, I'm wanting to do some free readings, and I've been trying to think of how to do that. So if you have a question or something that's weighing on your mind, you can leave a comment in the comment section, and I will get back to you in the comments with the cards I draw for you. And, the reading in the comments. Also, if there's a ton of comments, because I'm going to be offering this to all of my videos and all the signs. So I probably won't be able to do all of them depending on the feedback I get from it, but I will try my best to do a lot. So like I said, I'll just go through the comments and randomly pick ones that I can get to. Hopefully I'll be able to get to all of you, but like I said, there's 12 signs, so I'll be offering this to all of them. So the benefit is that your video is probably going to be uploaded first of the 12 signs, so you do have a head start. All right, Taurus, this is your February 17th and 18th. Let's get into it. What is Taurus's focus, obstacle, advice, and potential outcome? February 17th and 18th, please and thank you. Oops. All right. The unknown card. You don't know what you're focusing on right now. That's interesting. This is the only deck that I know of. It's my only deck that I have that has like this unknown card. So, it is what it says it is. It's unknown. So you may be feeling a little scatterbrained, or a little overwhelmed possibly. Maybe you're having a hard time focusing. I will go ahead and clarify the unknown card. Why is the unknown card here for Taurus's focus for February 17th and 18th? Please and thank you. Why is the unknown card here for Taurus's? Well, you had two. You have a lot of major arcana coming up here in this 2-day spread. So for your focus, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords reversed. So with the Six of Swords, I feel like you're having a hard time letting something go. Something ended, or something isn't going the way you want it to, and you're just having a really hard time moving on from it. Or, if it's a person, this could be their energy. It's like they're having a hard time moving on, and they keep kind of drawing you back. But you have the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Wheel of Fortune is talking about, a good fortune, a turning point. So there has been a turning point that has occurred. And I feel like you know it, but it kind of has you like, where do I go from here? What does it look like from here? And like I said, someone here is having a hard time actually moving on from something and leaving it behind. You have the Six of Swords, like I said. And so this is a transition. Both of these cards are really speaking of a transition. So you're just having a hard time. This change is necessary. You know it's necessary. But at the same time, it's kind of scary, and you don't know what your next step is going to be at the moment. And then your obstacle is the world. And the world talks about, the end of a cycle. And so this, that's your obstacle right now, is getting past this hurdle, this transition right now. And You just don't know where. It's not that you don't know where you're going. I feel like you do know where you're going. The problem I'm seeing really is, a little bit of having a hard time letting go of it so you can fully move on. But really, you just aren't really sure what your next step is. And so your advice is the devil, but this is reversed. And so you have, I'm getting that this may have been a toxic relationship. And if it wasn't quite toxic, this could also be a friendship. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner type of thing. But the advice is to let go of it. It's no longer serving you. It's like an addiction, sort of. You're like drawn to this person or relationship, but it's just not the best for you. You know it's not the best for you. You know the cycle has ended. You know that it's time for you to move on, but you're having a hard time letting it go. But your advice is to let it go, because when you let it go, you get the Five of Wands reversed, which means that it's going to be like an end to the conflict, an end to all this, just bickering and fighting and arguing. Like, you're not going to have to deal with that anymore. So that is the reading. Let's pull an oracle. And since I do feel like this was relationship based, and these cards really do kind of seem romantic to me, and they just talk about romance very well, and I think that's why in the past my vice versa tarot really deals with work and money. That's just the vibe I get from it anyways. All right, we're pulling you a romance angel card. What message or guidance do you have for Taurus for February 17th and 18th? Please and thank you. What message or guidance do you have for Taurus for February 17th and 18th? And I feel like this is the card for you. Past life relationships. You have known each other before. I get that's why this is so hard for you to move on. This was a serious relationship. You might, like it says, if you believe in the past lives, you may have known this person in the past life. But there is a bond, there is a connection, but it's just not. That's why it's so hard for you to move on. That's why it's so hard for you to break free, because you know this person. This person knows you. And so that's why you're having a hard time moving on from this relationship. It's just that the bond is so strong, and the familiarity is just there, and that's really why it's keeping you, you're reluctant to move on. All right, Taurus, I think that's all for your February 17th and 18th. Also, if you have a question you would like me to pull some cards for you, leave it in the comments and I'll be happy to get to you. Like I said, if there's a huge response, I might have to pick and choose, but like I said, I'm going to be checking the comments and coming back to it and trying to get as many as I can in. All right, until next time, Taurus.